Hey guys, Rabbitry here, back with another Starcraft Broodwar Laddercast. Today we have a game between Lana is Hot and Art of Turtle on Good Night. This is a game from the NWL League. We are currently live on Twitch, casting a best of 3. This is the second match. These will all be uploaded as individual matches on my YouTube channel. If you ever want to join in and watch us live and interact with us on stream like we are right now, then please do follow and join me on Twitch. If you just enjoy watching casts on YouTube, then obviously by all means do please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So I'm not going to spoil the first game, but this is a best of 3, so these players are very well matched, and I'm very excited to see what we get here in game 2 from both players. So in the bottom right we have a purple Zerg who is AOT, Art of Turtle, and in the top left we have Lana is Hot. So in terms of the player profiles, Art of Turtle is a very high rank player. He's probably about an A rank on the ladder, and Lana is Hot is also a very high rank player, although his ladder credentials are not maybe as strong as his tournament results. Okay, so let's see what we get. Looks like an overpool opening from Zerg, which is very standard against Protoss. And it looks like a forge opening from the Protoss, which is very safe and very conventional in terms of its style. Okay. So as I said, we are recording here live on Twitch. It is fun because you tend to see what some people say in the comments, which is always entertaining. So yeah, I very much enjoy bringing content for Starcraft Broodwar to people, and the main reason is just to get more interest in the game and to get more new people playing it, because I think it's a really good game for a variety of reasons. Okay, so some probe harassment from Lana. He has shown himself to be quite painful in the early game, so this is quite good. The idea here is just to slow down the Zerg's build progression and to get their second hatchery down, so I think he's going to get it off now without too much of a hitch. He scouted the build of AOT and he's identified that some lings will be incoming. His scouting probe has now counted how many lings, so it's 6, which may mean he builds a second cannon, depending on... Look at that. It's almost like I understand how this game works. He builds a second cannon so that he can block the 6 lings if AOT sends them across the map to try and attack him and end the game early. The downside to the second cannon is that it slows down your progression. It means your gateway is later, it means your cybernetics core is later, it means everything else is later. But the upside is you don't die. So, I mean, you know, that's good. Alright, so the lings are here. So let's see. I think he will just leave them there to keep an eye on when Lana moves his first zealots. The good Zerg player is not going to waste them. He's going to use them to scout, and he's going to try to deny this probe scout. Third hatch up. This is a very crisp open from the Zerg. Hasn't lost anything, droning, progressing with his hatch, progressing with his build. And if he gets this probe, Lana is then going to not know where the third hatch is, and he's going to not know if this is a Hydra or a Lair Spire type open from the Zerg, which is what the Protoss needs to know, because it impacts how they plan out their build. It also impacts their cannon placement. It impacts so many things, and you can see Art of Turtle, knowing that and being a good player, is doing his utmost to deny the scouting information. So for new players, if you're wondering why you go through all this early effort and what you're supposed to be doing in the early game, this is what you're doing, and this is the reason for it. Okay, so meanwhile back in Protoss land we have 42 supply worth of pylons and not a single unit on the field. So I think that probe micro maybe cost us a little bit in terms of our builds. Can we build our first zealot? Yes we can. Can we get our probe production going again please? And can we get some probes transferred from the natural? And can we get some probes building? Not asking for a lot, just a whole list of things. Alright, so we've got our drones going, we've got our lair going. Is it a Spire? It's got the money for it now. Okay, so he's going for the 5 hatch Hydra. with Scourge as an anti to Corsairs build, I think. Could you please let me know in the comments if you notice a difference in the audio? I have, for the previous videos I've created on YouTube, just been using the headset as standard. I've now discovered a program called NVIDIA Broadcast. It's why you can see me with no background. So that's one of the features that's changed. And it's also why the desktop and mic audio is supposed to be more crisp with less noise. It's a subtle thing. I don't know if it's noticeable. I'm just curious because I discovered this platform quite by accident. But I think it does create some pretty cool features. So it's nice. Sounds good. Thanks, Lana. I appreciate the feedback. Fuzzy Branch! Welcome. How are you? I've got a game of Fuzzy Branch on my channel, actually. It's called... what is it called? The thumbnail says Base Denial, and it says something like, can Turtle Terran get his third base? Sorry guys, you've got to use titles that get the click, right? So if I called you Turtle Terran, it's because I love you. Alright, so let me actually focus on this bloody game and stop talking so much shit. Okay, so what we're looking for here is the hatch count progression. It usually gets to 5, so we've got 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5 hatch Hydra. This as a Protoss is very, very difficult to hold. No jokes. Interesting position for our Stargate. I don't know if that's going to mess with your pathing too much. Did you not have a pylon in base that you wanted to build your Stargate there? Not really a big deal, I'm just curious. Are you double Stargating? Lana, what is this? Explain yourself. I do not know any double Stargate build. When I say I don't know it, like I don't know how to do it and why you do it. And it wrecks a lot of overlords, sure. But our Zerg has got a Spire, so he can counter this, I would imagine. Especially with someone of his experience and skill. So somebody needs to teach me. He built the Goon. What does the Goon do? Kill his in-base overlord. He doesn't know. Okay, I got you. So you want to basically sneak in with 6 Corsairs and be like, surprise! Okay, I got you. So he's got some Hydras here protecting these ones. That one's there. He hasn't clumped them, so he's not expecting overlords. He's not expecting Corsairs based on what he's done. This almost like an anti-DT. You kind of do that proactively. You've got an overlord kind of hovering over your boys and some Hydras close by. Some Lings over here. We're moving out. Slow Zealots. Stuttering Dragoons. Let's all say a prayer for our friend Lana, who is about to be wrecked by Hydras. Is he going to counter with the Lings? They all seem to be on their way here. They split up though. Okay, he doesn't have much here. He can pull his Hydras from the other base if he needs to. Put some Lings here. I think he's going to flank this. Good Zerg players are flankers, boys. They're all a bunch of flankers. I'm gonna flank you. Okay, so there's the flank. Here come the Corsairs. Oh no, these ground units are just gonna all die. Oh. These Zealots are having a bit of free reign here on this Evo chamber. More Hydras incoming. More dead Protoss units incoming. Alright, now we're countering. So we've held, pissed off, we're on 5H Hydra power, and you're on Dragoons. Oh no. I saw this in a movie once. Everybody died. Rip. They just evaporate. Yeah, this is just an interesting take. The double Stargate didn't really achieve too much with the Corsairs. So many Hydras, no Storm, no response. That's going to be a GG from Lana's Hot momentarily. Solid game from AOT, good execution of the 5-hatch hybrid build, had the Scourge as an insurance policy. Been gambling a little bit on the 2 Stargate build. It's not conventional, it can work well if you catch your opponent off guard, but if it doesn't do damage, the Hydra counter is just going to be too overwhelming, and that's what's happened in this game. GG. If you enjoyed the cast, please leave a like and subscribe. I cast Brood War twice a week. Till next time, I'll see you soon.